Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Friday, March 8th. A little story time with Butta. This one's not in the book. This just happened this weekend because just everywhere I go, man, I'm either a wacko magnet or a fucking bad incident fucking magnet. But anyway, you first timers, my book, I wrote it. Buy it, read it, review it. It's a good book. It's a memoir of the first 15 years of my life in the Wingman Motorcycle Club, from my hang-around period, prospecting period, patch holder period, to my ascend up in the ranks up to national president. And as of December 1st of 2023, I am now a retired member of the club because I'm living about almost 50 miles away from my clubhouse, and cannot participate the way I want to, cannot do what's right, so I retired. And anyway, all of that gone. Look at some older videos and you'll see the whole breakdown on that. So I told you guys a couple times about my brother Curtis. Lives out in Kentucky, London, Kentucky. And we have a chapter out there, Southeast Kentucky chapter, great chapter. I love those fucking guys. I love being there. And unfortunately, my brother Curtis is fighting cancer. So he's got COPD and he's got a tumor in his chest. So anyway, and on that note, he did get some really good news for the first time in a while. The tumor is actually shrinking. For the first time, they could say it actually shrunk a little bit from the last time that they measured it. So thank God for that. And please say a prayer for him. He needs it. Anyway, that chapter decided that they were going to do an appreciation party for him to let him know how much everybody cares about him and stuff. So they called me because they know how tight him and I are, and asked me if I would, when it was going to be good to be out there. I just told them, hey, man, whenever you get, whatever date you want to make, I'll make it happen. So Ox and I decided to rent a vehicle and go out there because it rained that whole fucking weekend. We hit rain on 81 from about an hour north of Roanoke all the way to London. It rained there pretty much on and off all Saturday. And then it was raining by us on Sunday coming home. So I don't mind riding the rain. I don't mind riding the cold, but I'm going to be 60 fucking years old this year. I'm not doing rain and cold in March ever again unless my life fucking depends on it. So anyway, so we rolled down there. Friday night, me, Ox, and Curtis went and ate at a joint in London, Kentucky called Wings and O's. They had pretty good wings. I'll give them credit. I mean, scale of 1 to 10, I'd give them a solid 8. And just had a great time, man. Just hanging out, the three of us. We hung out till about 10 o'clock there. And then, called it a night. And the next morning, Curtis picked us up at the hotel. We went for Waffle House All-Star Breakfast. Gotta have it when I travel. And then we went and hit some flea markets, did some shopping down there. And, just pretty much trying to fuck off all day. I had to have him at the clubhouse because he didn't know this was a surprise party. So had to have him at the clubhouse for 1,400 hours. So in the meantime, we're at the flea market, and I've been going to this flea market for a long time. I buy a lot of stuff there. And never ever saw animals being sold there. Well, there was fucking like 20 people selling puppies. And my wife's youngest son just got married. They got a golden about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. And they decided they wanted another golden. So there's this Amish dude there, and he's got 3 little golden puppies, male puppies. They looked 100% golden. They looked a little famined. They looked like they were flea bitten at one time. I wanted to punch the guy in the fucking face. And the worst is it was like 45 fucking degrees there and raining out, and you had these fucking little puppies, most of them, all of them that had dogs. They had them in fucking cages, freezing. They didn't even put any fucking blankets, nothing in there, fucking jerk-offs. But anyway, so I called my wife. She got in touch with Eric. Eric called me. I sent him some pictures. And he said, man, if you don't mind driving him home, because it was $200 for a puppy. Golden puppies by me, bottom price, like bottom of the barrel price is $750. So he decided he wanted one, so I bought one. So that was my excuse to get Curtis to the clubhouse. I said, hey man, it was about like 1:45, and I told him, I said, man, we got to go to the clubhouse. I got to get a box, set up a box for him and everything for tonight in the hotel room and blah, blah, blah. So we go to the clubhouse. All the brothers are there. He was fucking very surprised, had a very good time. I got to spend some FaceTime with brothers I haven't seen because I haven't been traveling. you know. And I got to see my brother Albie. Haven't seen him in about a year. Got to see my brother Jody and his beautiful wife, who is also battling cancer. So please say a prayer for her. I haven't seen Jody in a couple of years. Jody's an original charter member of the Seki chapter. He is an over-the-road truck driver, so he's retired right now, trying to make ends meet in this fucked up economy. And Timmy Thu and Nick showed up from our Moore County chapter. Haven't seen them in a while, you know, even though they fucking showed up pretty late, but it is what it is. So anyway, so what I'm getting at here is we had a great time. You know, Curtis now, his batteries run low pretty quick, so got him back home. Ox and I hit the hotel around 1900 hours. We decided we were going to get some sleep and get up and get on the road at midnight. So I got this new puppy laying in the bed wondering what the fuck is this thing, because he obviously lived outside for his whole existence so far up until now. He just won the lottery. But so I crash out. I wake up about 11:15. Puppy's great. Take him outside. He pees. He shits. I feed him some food. Ox is ready to go. We fucking rented a minivan, Chrysler minivan. So we get in the minivan and we're driving. And I guess it was about maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. And I looked at him. I said, "Hey, man, you're good driving?" He goes, "Yeah." I says, "All right. You know, I'm going to crash out." Boom. I put the seat back. Fucking in La La Land. I proceeded to be woken up. The worst I've ever been woken up in my whole fucking life, man. To me being slammed into the seatbelt, tires screeching, and then a big boom. So apparently, according to Ox, because I was sleeping, you know, he's doing like 73 miles an hour in a fast lane, cruise control on, pitch black. We're at mile marker 30 on 81 in Virginia, below Roanoke. So we just got into Virginia. Pitch fucking black, and he comes up on a car stopped in a fast lane with no fucking lights on. So thank God he reacted instead of just slamming into it, because we probably would have been dead and you would have never been seeing any videos from me again. And he swerved to the left, and the guy had the driver's side door open. So we go in between the car and the guardrail. He scrapes the guardrail a little bit, where half the car is on the fucking grass. The other two tires are on the fucking little bit of a shoulder that's there. And we take the door off at 73 miles an hour, man. So we pull over, a couple of people pulled over, you know, and I told Ox to stay in the fucking car because he would have killed the guy. I go up and the guy's standing there, he's on his phone and he's speaking Spanish. So I'm like, "Yo, man, did you call the fucking cops?" "No hablo inglés." I turn around, I said, "Hey, man," I said, "Ox," he rolls the window down, I says, "Call the fucking cops, man. This guy's fucking illegal. I guarantee you. He's illegal. He's got no fucking insurance." So Ox gets out of the car, and some other woman had screamed to me, "I call the cops. They're on the way, blah, 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 blah." So Ox goes up to the guy. Ox speaks Spanish. He's Puerto Rican. And the guy is saying whatever the fuck he's saying. Like, I didn't, like, you know, I was driving and you hit me, blah, 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 blah. So I got to stop Ox from killing this guy. So two sheriffs show up first. One of them spoke Spanish. And he's talking to the guy, and I'm walking around the car, his car, and I noticed the back end was pushed in pretty good. So I said, "Hey, Ox, man," I said, "did we hit him in the ass end?" He goes, "No, I just took the fucking door off." He ripped the whole right quarter from like the edge of the radiator over, ripped it right off this fucking minivan. So I said, "Hey, officer," I said, "come here, man, look at this." So I showed him, and the guy's story was he was driving, and we hit him. Okay, so the cop was smart. He starts walking up down the highway behind us, and he about 50 yards down. There's damage to the fucking guardrail, the right side guardrail. There's debris in the road, and there's white paint along the guardrail, and that car was white. So he comes back and he's talking to the guy in Spanish. And he basically tells him, "Hey, man, you want to change your fucking story? I'll give you one chance." So he finally fessed up. He said he fell asleep. And he spun around and fucking asked into the fucking guardrail, and then where we hit him was where he stopped. And instead of like trying to get the car off the road, maybe put some flashers on, maybe try and stop fucking traffic that's going to be coming, he decided to call his fucking friend in New York. That's who he was talking to. So, and it gets even better. So now state troopers fucking show up. So state trooper comes up to me and is like, I want to take your statement. I said, go fuck yourself, man. I was sleeping. You know, I got nothing to tell you. I said, you know, I was a passenger in the fucking car. I'm okay. I don't need any med. And, you know, I'm good. So he could tell right away I was going to be a dick with him. So anyway, I'm pissed off. I want to kill this fucking guy, man. The guy who we hit. The guy who had his car in the fucking middle of the road. So Ox is doing his fucking like thing, you know what happened, you know, in his own words, blah, 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 blah. And Ox comes back sitting in a van with me, and he's like, I'm just waiting for the paperwork, blah, blah, blah. A wrecker comes, picks up this dude's car, and all of a sudden he pulls in front of us. He's sitting there strapping it down and everything. And then I see the cop talking to Pablo, and all of a sudden Pablo like shakes his hand and walks and gets in the wrecker. I got out of that car so fucking fast. I said, hey man, where's he going? He goes, what do you mean? I go, what? Like not a trick question. Where the fuck is Pablo going? He goes, well, we wrote him some tickets and, you know, he's on his way. I said, okay. I said, hold on. I says, you got an illegal immigrant who got his driver's license in New York, who's driving a car in Virginia with Georgia plates, with no insurance, almost just fucking kills 2 people, and you're letting him go? Well, we wrote him some tickets. I said, you ever think you're going to see this guy again? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I go, with all due respect, I've been put in the back of a Virginia State Police car for a lot less than this. This cocksucker looks at me and goes, well, what did you do? I go, it doesn't fucking matter what I did. It matters what he just fucking did. I said, are you, like, you're seriously letting this fucking guy go? He goes, I can't arrest him. I go, you can't arrest somebody for driving and having a fucking accident with no fucking insurance. Bullshit. I call bullshit. There's no fucking way. So he's like, sir, you need to calm down. And so Ox grabs me. He's like, hey, man, just get in the fucking car. You're not going to win this with him, you know? So I get in the fucking car. And, you know, the trooper's like, I'll bring you your paperwork in a minute, sir. Wait in the car with him and keep him calm and blah, blah, blah. So this fucking douchebag fucking cop has to fucking come on my motherfucking side, of course, to hand Ox all his paperwork, okay? So I roll the fucking window down. I got a number tattooed on my wrist, okay? So I'm sitting there in the fucking passenger seat, just breathing, just trying to fucking not spew hatred shit at this guy and start a fight with him. So he comes up and he's, you know, here, this, and this. He goes, and sir, you know, your inquiry about him getting, and I said, listen, man, I says, I got nothing to fucking say anymore. You already, listen, you're part of the problem, man. You're complying with these stupid fucking non-laws for, I guess when you're an illegal, you could just do whatever the fuck you want. I said, I can guarantee you this, though. If you just got some fucking video feed from fucking DOT that my brother here was on his fucking phone when this happened, $10, $10, that he'd be in fucking cuffs in the back of your car right now. I said, so just get the fuck out of here. You did your fucking job. Now go. He goes, can I ask you what that tattoo is on your wrist? I looked at him. I said, can you suck a fat baby's fucking dick? I said, with all this, you're going to fucking try and profile me right now. Because Ox had on a club shirt, and Ox wears a big old patch, a silver patch set on his fucking, on a big chain. So, you know, the guy knew we were fucking, you know, club members. And, man, oh, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking country, folks? Unfucking believable, man. It's unbelievable. Now I'm going to rant about the fucking bullshit. Because if any of you were stupid enough like me to watch that fucking idiot fucking retard on TV last night, you know, if you go to court for anything, you could go to court for a fucking parking ticket, and you are caught perjuring yourself, which is lying. You go to jail. Now, the severity of it, the severity of that jail depends on the, you know, on the crime. So, you know, but you're going to jail no matter what. It might be 1 day, it might be 30 days, it might be a fucking year for perjury. You have the president of the United States standing on a world stage, talking, addressing his countrymen, everyone he's leading, and addressing the whole country, the whole world, lying through his fucking teeth for over an hour. Our economy is the best it's ever been under any sitting president, and the rest of the world is jealous of us. We are the safest we have ever been under any other president, and the rest of the world is, I swear to God, folks, stomach cancer. That's all I could ask for at this fucking point. Stomach cancer. And if you think any part of that fucking speech or any part of what this fucking guy and these fucking people are doing to us in this country is fucking okay, hold your fucking head under fucking water until you fucking die. Until you fucking die. I'll tell you, folks, I'm so glad that my kids are grown, but I'm very sad that I got grandkids that have to fucking go through this shit, because it's worse than I knew that this shit was going to happen, just never realized the severity and the speed in which it's happening. So we are fucked, folks. You better strap the fuck in, and you better be fucking ready for a fucking long one, because sooner or later someone's going to have enough and shit's going to step off. But anyway, that's my fucking story for this week, folks. Sorry, I'm fucking angry, man. I'm just really fucking angry between what just happened, that I actually witnessed it firsthand for myself, almost got fucking killed by a fucking illegal, and to watch all this fucking lies spewed on fucking TV to everyone, to the world. It's fucking sad. So anyway, all I got to say to all that is go fuck yourselves if you follow any of them motherfuckers, any of them, because the only answer they ever have to all of problems is our money. Just give them money, let them spend the money however they see fit, and then all the problems are fucking supposedly going to go away. So they could all go fuck themselves anyway. And again, if you follow them, please drown your fucking self, because you're worthless. You're worthless, and if you haven't had kids, fucking don't, because we don't need the fucking bloodline to go on from a stupid motherfucker like that. Anyway, I'm really spewing hate now, so but it is what it is. I love yous. God bless you. God bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless Donald Trump. Love yous.